Hey everyone, hope you're all doing well. So I decided that I was going to do a really quick set on myself. I haven't prepped my nails. This is just kind of like playtime fun. Really just to get a video out for you guys because I hate being absent on YouTube. I like to keep my channel active. Excuse me. As you know, I have been really sick. And then last night it snowed a lot. So we are covered in snow and the whole country has come to a standstill because nobody can get out anywhere. So so basically, yeah, my client is not coming today. The schools are closed, and so I thought I would quickly do a little Christmas set on myself just to keep you all in the loop of what's going on. Sorry about the cough and the voice. I am trying to get better as quick as I can. So I'm starting off here by building a really thin clear layer on all of the nails, and this will be my platform. So if you were to use nail tips, this would be kind of your base layer. This is where you would have your nail tips on and then your clear layer underneath, except I'm sculpting. I will pinch this platform as well so they're all nice and C-curved and how I like them, and if they're really off shape I will quickly go ahead and shape them as well. But you really do need to be careful if you are going to shape them because they are super thin. So I'm going excuse me, sorry. So I'm going in with Mrs. Claus, and I'm just going to do a cutout kind of candy cane design on this nail. So I'm placing my first bead at the cuticle area and pulling it down. I'm trying to keep this nice and thin because I'm going to have to cap these. This is why I'm trying to cut it all nice and neat with dental floss so that I don't have to do so much filing and stuff, because these aren't strength powders and you will end up filing your glitter away. So on the pinky finger I decided to go in and do a nail bed fade glitter ombre. So I'm going in with CJP birthday suit, placing that at my cuticle area, pulling it in towards around that cuticle area and the sidewall, keeping it away from any of my skin. And then I'm just blending that up towards the tip so we don't have any kind of harsh colour lines there. I'm then going to go into Alf, which is another one from the Liz Guild CJP Christmas collection. I'm kind of going in like a swirl shape. I'm going around the cuticle area, down one side and up. And I'm going to leave the tip like a glass look because I really, really love that see-through tip. I know some people don't like them. They think the nail looks unfinished. But me personally, I absolutely love the kind of glass tip look. And then I'm really, really sorry, but my phone decided to be an absolute donkey because I hadn't deleted any videos off there. I ran out of memory and the phone automatically stopped recording, so I lost quite a bit of footage. But I just did the same bit on this white bit of nail using Mr. Frosty. On the ring finger there, I did a thin layer of Mr. Frosty. I stuck a snowflake on the wet layer, and then I just went in with Wonderland just to give a little bit more glitter on that nail. I'm then going to go in with Alf and do another cut, this time keeping it even thinner than the other layers because you're going to have to cap the glitter before you can cut the glitter, because obviously the glitter is not a strength, but also it's because it's chunky glitter, you're not going to get a clean cut unless you cap that in clear and cut it all as one. So then I'm going to go back and do another cut. I don't know where all the footage lost on this phone. I was so devastated, but basically on the index finger I did just do the same as what's on the pinky finger. And then going to go in and follow on down this whole nail doing the cuts with the same colours that we've used. So another one using Mrs. Claus. I will cut that and then I'll go in with Mr. Frosty. You can file these crisp if you want, and if you do notice that in some areas it is like bulky and bumpy, it's not a nice smooth nail, but that is because I'm going to file them crisp, and then I'm going to have to cap this nail in crystal glass as well, because again they're not strength and they do have lots of glitter in them. So if I was to just file straight on top of this, I will end up getting all the white, like the silvery bits of glitter, because most glitter is silver based. So on the thumb now, we're going to go in and we're going to do a extended nail bed, and it was really cold, so it took a while for this to set nicely for me to mould into position, which isn't a bad thing all the time, because I'd rather have more playtime than less. It gives you more chance to get it, like, you work right with your brush than having to rely on your file. So I'm just taking out my wall, making sure it's nice and high, and then I will go in with my cuticle bead and blend that into the natural nail plate and blend that into the acrylic we've just applied. When you are doing nail beds, make sure that the colour that is on the actual nail plate is blended in. Otherwise, if your ratio is not the same with your next bead, you are going to get like shadowing or lines or different colour of pigmentation where your ratio of product is not the same. So just make sure you're blending that nicely into that nail plate. So cuticle beads are always the same. I place at the cuticle area. I use the tip of my brush to blend it into the natural nail, and then I feather it down into the previous product we've applied with the body of my brush, making sure that my cuticle area is nice and flush and no product gets on the skin at all. And then when I'm happy with that, I'll go and continue the last nail that we did. So again, just placing that product in, taking my dental floss, and I'm going to cut into that and just pull it away what we don't want. I'm really sorry you've had to listen to all the coughing in this video. I have tried to edit as much as I can out, and as you can hear, my voice is still strained, like it's still gone. So I probably shouldn't be talking in this voiceover, but I really hate posting videos where there's no voiceover, because I just find it kind of ignorant towards you. So I like to let you know what's going on with me. I like to ask how you're going, and I also like to talk you through what I'm doing as well. So today I'm using my CJP size 12 brush, in case anyone was wondering. And then I'm going to go ahead and file the, I'm going to cap before we file. So I just like to take my wet brush of monomat over that glitter to make sure there's no bits or dust or debris on there, so that when we cap, we get that lovely crisp glitter. And CJP Crystal Glass is like the clearest acrylic ever, so any little bit of dirt or dust or anything will show. So make sure you're just wetting that, making sure that you're getting full clarity potential from that glitter. Now I'm going to file the nail bed crisp, making sure your file is super flat against that wall, making sure that it's even all the way around, and then make sure you also dust off any of your dust as well before you go and apply any acrylic on there. And make sure you've covered your pots and stuff too, because you don't want any dust going in there when you're filing. And then I'm taking this beautiful, stunning, gorgeous Mrs. Claus again and just creating the tip. I will then cap this tip and file all of the nails, and then I've left a little clip at the end to show you the finished result. They're not the best nails I've ever done, but I'm really happy that I got a video out for you all. I hope you're all doing amazing and getting ready for the Christmas madness. I love you all so much, and I will see you all again in my next one. Bye.